There are people who can make you do things you never wanted to do. Give them money you don't have. Stay in relationships that destroy you. Doubt your own sanity. And they do it with techniques so subtle you won't even notice. These are dark psychology tactics used by narcissists, con artists, and toxic people. I'm about to expose every single one. Pay attention. Someone is probably using these on you right now. Welcome back to Psych Insights. Dark psychology is the art of manipulation, persuasion, and control without the victim knowing. Unlike normal influence, which benefits both people, dark psychology only benefits the manipulator. Today, I'm exposing 6 tactics manipulators use so you can recognize them and protect yourself. Let's start with the most dangerous one. Tactic 1. Gaslighting, making you question reality. Gaslighting is psychological manipulation that makes you doubt your own memory, perception, and sanity. The manipulator denies things they said. They claim events never happened. They tell you you're too sensitive, too emotional, crazy. Here's how it works. You confront them about something they did. They respond with, "That never happened," or "You're imagining things," or "Everyone thinks you're overreacting." Over time, you start doubting yourself. You think, maybe I am too sensitive. Maybe I did imagine it. That's exactly what they want. Narcissists use this constantly. So do abusive partners, even some bosses and family members. The goal? Make you dependent on their version of reality because you can no longer trust your own. Once they control your perception of reality, they control you. How to spot it? If someone constantly makes you question yourself, dismisses your feelings, or rewrites history, that's gaslighting. Trust your gut. Document conversations. You're not crazy. Tactic 2. Love bombing, then devaluation. This is how narcissists trap you. Phase 1. Love bombing. They shower you with attention, gifts, compliments, and affection. They call you their soulmate. They move incredibly fast. You feel like you've found the perfect person. Then suddenly, Phase 2. Devaluation. The attention stops. The compliments turn to criticism. They become cold, distant, cruel. You're confused. What did I do wrong? You try harder to get back to Phase 1. That's the trap. They've created an addiction. The highs were so high that you'll tolerate the lows hoping to get back there. But you never will. This cycle keeps you hooked. Dating, friendships, even some business partnerships use this. How to spot it? If someone comes on way too strong, way too fast, be cautious. Real connection builds gradually. Instant intensity is a red flag. Tactic 3. Triangulation, using others against you. Manipulators bring third parties into the dynamic to create jealousy, insecurity, and competition. They'll mention an ex constantly. Compare you to other people. Flirt in front of you. Talk about how other people appreciate them more than you do. Why? To keep you insecure and trying to prove your worth. If you're busy competing for their attention, you won't notice their manipulation. They're the prize. You're fighting for them. That power dynamic is intentional. This happens in workplaces too. A manipulative manager will pit employees against each other, play favorites, create competition for approval. It keeps everyone focused on pleasing them instead of questioning their leadership. How to spot it? Healthy relationships don't involve constant comparison or manufactured jealousy. If someone's always bringing up others to make you feel inadequate, walk away. Tactic 4. Intermittent reinforcement. This is the most addictive manipulation tactic. They give you attention and affection randomly and unpredictably. Sometimes they're amazing, sometimes they ignore you. You never know which version you'll get. Psychologists call this an intermittent reinforcement schedule. It's the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive. Random rewards create stronger addictions than consistent rewards. Your brain becomes obsessed with figuring out the pattern. Toxic partners do this with communication. Text you constantly for days, then disappear. Be affectionate, then cold. You're always on edge, checking your phone, analyzing their behavior, trying to get back to the good times. How to spot it? Consistency is a sign of respect. If someone's hot and cold, it's not passion or mystery, it's manipulation. Healthy people are steady. Tactic 5. Playing the victim. Master manipulators are never at fault. Everything is someone else's fault. They've had the hardest life. Everyone's against them. You're the only one who understands. This serves multiple purposes. First, it makes you feel special. You're the hero saving them. Second, it deflects accountability. They can't be held responsible because they're the victim. Third, it creates guilt. If you criticize them, you're kicking someone when they're down. You'll notice they have dramatic stories about every ex, every former friend, every job. Everyone wronged them. Here's the truth. If everyone in their past is the villain, they're probably the common denominator. How to spot it? Healthy people take responsibility. They acknowledge their role in conflicts. If someone's always the victim with zero accountability, run. Tactic 6. Silent treatment as punishment. This is emotional abuse disguised as space. They stop talking to you with no explanation. They ignore your calls, texts, and presence. You're left confused, anxious, and desperate to fix whatever you did wrong. That's the point. The silent treatment is punishment and control. It trains you to fear their withdrawal. You'll do anything to avoid being frozen out again. Walk on eggshells. Apologize for things you didn't do. Give up your boundaries. Children do this because they lack communication skills. Adults who do this are choosing manipulation. Healthy people use their words. They say, "I need space," or "I'm upset about this." They don't disappear without explanation. How to spot it? If someone regularly shuts you out as punishment, that's not someone working through emotions. That's someone training you to comply. So there are the 6 dark psychology tactics. Gaslighting makes you doubt reality. Love bombing, then devaluation creates addiction. Triangulation keeps you insecure. Intermittent reinforcement keeps you hooked. Playing the victim deflects accountability. And the silent treatment punishes you into compliance. Here's what you need to understand. These tactics work on everyone. Smart people, strong people, successful people. Manipulators are skilled. They target your empathy, your desire to help, your fear of conflict. That's not a weakness on your part. It's a strength they exploit. The antidote? Awareness. Now that you know these patterns, you'll spot them. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Set boundaries. Walk away from people who use these tactics. You cannot fix a manipulator. You can only protect yourself. If you recognize someone in this video, you're not alone. If you want more psychology that protects you from manipulation, subscribe to Psych Insights. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Now go protect your peace.